The Duggars' stratospheric success came crashing down like a house of cards after Josh's shocking arrest, but the supersized clan continues to hog the limelight as viewers are very much invested in knowing what's next for the famous family. Despite celebrating many milestones, the entire brood has been laying low and is extra cautious about what they share with their fans and the public, as they are still reeling from the aftermath of Josh's alleged crimes. But don't worry, we have got it all covered for you. Here's everything the Duggar children have been up to in 2022. The Duggar family received a devastating blow when Josh was found guilty of possessing and receiving child pornography on December 9. The former reality star will be sentenced on April 5 and is likely to get up to 20 years of imprisonment and up to $250,000 in fines for his 2 convictions. Josh's legal team filed a motion for the dismissal of the possession of child pornography charge, but the prosecutors fired back by claiming the evidence of the defendant's guilt was clear and overwhelming. It has undoubtedly been a traumatic time for Anna, who announced her 7th pregnancy just a week before her husband's arrest. The 33-year-old experienced motherhood for the 7th time with the arrival of their daughter, Madison Lily Duggar, on October 23, just weeks before her husband's trial began. Fans who initially emphasized with the new mom have turned against her after she strongly defended her husband and vouched for his innocence instead of showing sympathy for his victims. Photos of Josh attending a wedding in the proximity of children have surfaced online following his conviction. Last April, the father of 7 had agreed to stay away from children that were not his own as a stipulation of his bond, but it is believed that he received approval from his parole officer to attend the event. It seems the Duggars are going through their worst phase lately, as John David, who is a pilot, was involved in a scary plane crash with his wife Abby and their daughter Grace, which occurred outside Waverly, Tennessee. The couple released an official statement informing everyone that while they walked away uninjured from the crash, they were shaken up after the incident. JANA was believed to be in a relationship with Stephen Wisman, and rumors began spreading about their imminent wedding, as the duo were spotted spending time with each other's families on multiple occasions. The rumors soon fizzled out, and news of their alleged breakup hit headlines, but neither party denied nor confirmed their breakup. In another shocking incident, JANA pleaded guilty outside of court to a child endangerment citation after a child wandered outside alone while she was babysitting. She also received a fine of $880 for the incident. Jill and her husband of 8 years, Derek, shared the exciting news via their website that they are expecting their 3rd baby after tragically suffering a miscarriage last year. The couple, who share 2 children, Israel and Samuel, revealed their baby is due this July, and they are looking forward to finding out its gender soon. Amid the growing family divide, Derek accused his father-in-law Jim of manipulation and being verbally abusive. He also confirmed that a lot of the show's portions were heavily edited, creating a fake narrative. The couple's feud has undoubtedly caused a rift in their relationship with her siblings as well. JESSA and Ben announced the arrival of their 4th child, Fern SEEWALD, in July 2021, and the family of 6 are upgrading from their tiny 2-bedroom home into a much larger abode to fit their growing family. The church home that's still in its renovation stage will be a welcome change for the SEEWALDs, as it is twice the size of their previous home. JESSA, along with her 3 sisters, Jill, Johanna, and Ginger, recently suffered a major setback after the invasion of privacy lawsuit was dismissed, because they failed to present any direct proof or reasonable inference to prevail on their claims. In 2017, the sisters had sued Arkansas City officials for releasing reports to In Touch Weekly that revealed they were molested by their brother Josh. Ginger shared the heartwarming news that she had been baptized for a 2nd time, admitting that she spent much of her teenage years not knowing Jesus. The mom of 2, who was raised in the famously Christian conservative Duggar family, was first baptized at 11. Ginger, who now lives in Los Angeles with her husband Jeremy and their 2 daughters, has distanced herself from the Duggars following Josh's guilty verdict. Joe and Kendra recently built a 1-story, 1,403 square foot Arkansas home featuring a private porch and a walk-in closet. While the details behind the arrangement aren't clear, the house has since been sold to Kendra's parents, Paul and Christina Caldwell, for just $10,000, despite its estimated value being $133,000. As for Joe and Kendra, they still live in a log cabin-style home on the Duggar compound with their 3 children. Josiah and his wife Lauren's extended hiatus from social media led to speculations that the pair was getting divorced. Much to everyone's surprise, the rarely seen Lauren has been hanging out with the Duggar clan a lot lately, putting all such rumors to rest. She was spotted at the family's annual ugly sweater party for Christmas and also attended JEDIDIAH and Katie's gender reveal party. Her appearance at the latter is fueling pregnancy rumors, as fans believe she was purposefully hiding her baby bump. JOHANNAH is happily settled with her husband, Austin Forsyth, and 2 children, Gideon and daughter Evelyn. She took her 3-year-old son for a learning evaluation after noticing he was having speech delay issues. To her relief, the mom of 2 learned that her son's fine motor skills are on target, and his spoken vocabulary is really great, but he scored slightly low for his age. Gideon did really well with his expressive language, but fell behind on his receptive language that needed a little bit of sharpening. Jed followed the family tradition by marrying young when he tied the knot with Katie Nakatsu last April in a surprise ceremony. The husband-wife duo is currently living in a $365,000 3-bedroom home in Springdale, Arkansas, which was gifted to them by his parents. In September, the couple revealed they are expecting their first child, a boy, who is due in spring. They were slammed for mocking the pandemic in their insensitive announcement as Jed locked lips with his wife in a series of photos while holding a sign that read, "She tested positive, but not for COVID." The multi-talented Jeremiah holds 2 licenses that allow him to work as both commercial pilot and a flight instructor. Just 3 months after going public with girlfriend Hannah Wisman last October, he broke the news that the couple was happily engaged, finally providing some much-needed good news to the Duggars. The wedding preparations are going in full swing as the loved-up pair are expected to wed in March, with Hannah revealing that she has already said yes to her wedding dress. Jason, who is a contractor by profession, runs his own business called Buildmaster Construction. The 21-year-old hasn't publicly dated anyone yet, but was rumored to be courting Kayla Whaley, when numerous photos of the pair spending quality time together during his trip to LA resurfaced. James is a licensed truck driver and is quite an expert at driving all the big trucks and heavy machinery. The 20-year-old is the proud owner of a $72,980 home that sits on 2.6 acres of land. He bought the property with his own money and wasn't dependent on his parents to help him out, which is an impressive feat considering he was just a teenager when he got it. Justin has happily settled into married life with his wife Claire, whom he married in February 2021 when he was only 18. The couple renovated and sold a Texas home for $195,000 after purchasing the fixer-upper last September for $134,700. They are now officially living in Texas to be near Claire's family. Jackson got embroiled in a controversy when the Duggars' official Instagram posted a photo of the proud 17-year-old kneeling beside a buck that he shot and killed. It seemed Jackson is already a great hunter, but viewers found the post inappropriate and deemed it a big PR mistake on the family's part. JOHANNAH hit the headlines following her rumored relationship with musician Carver. Fans were outraged when they learned of the possible courtship since JOHANNAH was only 15 then, while her possible boyfriend was about to turn 20. However, Carver has defended their relationship, stating that they are only friends and that he has someone special in his life already. Jennifer's parents were slammed for throwing her a less than impressive birthday party for her 14th birthday last August, even questioning the birthday cake, which they felt wasn't up to the standard and looked downright cheap. The avid animal lover enjoyed his numerous hobbies like horseback riding, baking, and playing her violin. The musically gifted JORDYN-GRACE is currently taking piano and violin lessons and occasionally performs in recitals. She previously recorded an album along with her 3 sisters titled Happy Heart. The 13-year-old served as a bridesmaid at her brother JEDIDIAH's wedding last March. Josie, who has had a few health scares since being born prematurely, appears to be thriving and living her best life. The 12-year-old is being raised as an active participant of Bill Gothard's Institute of Basic Life Principles. The youngest child of the Duggars was a bridesmaid at her family friend David Keller's wedding to Hannah Reber last November.
That's it for today. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to make sure you stay up to date with celebrity gossip and the latest showbiz news.